Welcome to Live Alive. In today's video we'll start with Caoimhin Kelleher to Celtic transfer gets clear answer. The Republic of Ireland. No one has been heavily linked with a move to Parkhead over the last 12 months as Celts seek to replace the recently retired Joe Hart. One club man Kelleher has spent the majority of his career on the bench at Anfield as backup for first-choice Alisson, but the Irishman was given a rare run of games last season after Brazilian superstar Alisson suffered a serious hamstring injury in mid-February. Kelleher proved an outstanding deputy in his absence as Jurgen Klopp's men enjoyed an unbeaten Premier League run with the 25-year-old between the sticks. Despite his impressive displays, Alisson was reinstated towards the end of the campaign as Liverpool's title dreams fizzled out following a collapse in form. While new Reds boss Arnold will be in no rush to sell the dependable number 2, it's said that Kelleher is keen to play first-team football after racking up just 47 club appearances. Multiple outlets had suggested that Brendan Rodgers was keen to bring the highly rated star to Parkhead, but the Celtic reports that Liverpool have slapped a mammoth £25 million price tag on their academy graduate's head, which would completely rule out any possibility of a move to Glasgow. Ben Doak already training for pre-season. Doak was initially slated to report back to the AXA training centre late, having been named in the Scotland squad for Euro 2024 in Germany, but with injury ruling the teenager out of selection, he instead headed to his home country for rehabilitation with an eye on making a mark in Slot's first pre-season. That has seen him link up with personal trainer Jack Haggerty of Empire Performance Coaching in Glasgow, picking up on ball work again after a setback. After a setback, we are back to work for a big 2 weeks before Liverpool pre-season with client Ben Doak, McLean wrote on Empire Performance Elite's official Instagram page. Doak is yet to play a minute of football since undergoing surgery on a serious knee injury in December. Having failed to feature in Scotland's 2 warm-up friendlies for the Euros, he was a surprise absentee for the 2-0 win over Gibraltar and then departed the squad before their 2-2 draw with Finland. With Liverpool's pre-season due to begin in the first week of July, it could prove a blessing in disguise as he aims to hit the ground running and pick up the pace early on under Slot. The new head coach will start with a reduced group with many of his key players at the Euros or Copa America, but Mohamed Salah, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott and Jarell Quansah should be among the first back along with Doak. Journalist drops worrying update over Liverpool man. Amid a flurry of rumours about potential signings at Liverpool this summer, there have also been several current Reds linked with possible exits from Anfield. One man whose future has been the subject of recent speculation is Luis Diaz, who has been a primary target for Barcelona of late. Mundo Deportivo. Colombian journalist Brainer Arteta Canizas took to social media on Monday evening to share a potentially worrying update on the 27-year-old, who's currently in the USA as he prepared to represent his country at the Copa America. The reporter posted on X, translated from Spanish. Luis Fernando Diaz Marilanda's entourage will have a meeting this or next week with emissaries from a Spanish club in the United States. The Colombian national team winger would have everything lined up to leave Liverpool FC and go to La Liga. On the face of it, the update from Canizas might sound alarming for Liverpool fans, with a sense from his post that Diaz's departure could be imminent. The Colombian was one of the few Reds players to finish the 2023-24 season strongly and scored a poacher's goal in his nation's recent win over Bolivia, during which he was also on the wrong end of one of the most cowardly tackles made on a football pitch but thankfully escaped injury amid a period of transition at Anfield as Jurgen Klopp has made way for Arnold. LFC certainly don't need to deprive the new head coach of important players so soon into his reign as he seeks to implement his methodologies on the squad that he's inherited. Liverpool linked with £90 million forward. Sport Immediate via La Gazzetta dello Sport report that Liverpool target Kvaratskhelia is open to a move away this summer, with his agent confirming, "I don't want people to think that Kvara wants to stay at Napoli. We want to leave, but we are waiting for the end of the Euros so as not to disturb Kvicha. The priority is to join a team that plays in the Champions League." The Georgian international has garnered a lot of attention as rumours circulated that a dispute with Napoli had occurred. It's thought that the two parties' stalled contract negotiations were the catalyst for the entire dispute. Barcelona and Liverpool are currently on high alert as they try to take advantage of the circumstances. The 23-year-old hasn't expressed his opinions yet, but it's obvious that the writing is on the wall because his father has recently said, "I do not want my child to stay in Napoli," echoing the sentiments of his agent, which has simply fueled the fire even more. It is safe to say that Kvara has flourished and developed into one of the best in his position since joining Napoli in July 2022 from Dinamo Batumi. His contribution to Napoli's 2022-23 season, which saw them win their first league title in 33 years, was pivotal, having accrued 25 goals and 26 assists in 88 games for the Italian side. He is considered one of their most valuable players, although some rumours have suggested that the winger may get more than £90 million for his talents. Napoli have maintained that he is not for sale and that his contract expires in 2027. Salah's future with the Reds is still uncertain. Finding a replacement could be crucial in case the Egyptian leaves this summer in the next few windows. The front line is heavily weighted to the left, with Mohamed Salah being the most logical choice to play on the right at this stage, although Kvara primarily operates on the left. He can naturally transition onto the right. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.